Today I want to say to you, get out of your box. Do something that's outside of your realm of comfort. Get out of your comfort zone. Dare to be different. A lot of times we get stereotyped by our past, by our circle, by our family. But again, we're on a course to do something different. We're on a course to make our lives better, make our relationships better, make our finances better. And so sometimes you have to do something a little different to get a different result. The story that sticks out in my mind is the story of when Jesus was walking on the water and Peter saw him. At first he thought it was a ghost. And then once Jesus identified himself, he says, "Bid me to come." To me, that meant that once Peter realized it was possible, he asked Jesus to show him how to do what he was doing. And so once Peter was able to put his faith in Christ's ability to help him get to his point of view or point of reference, he stepped out of the boat on faith and he walked towards Jesus. And so what I want to say to you is sometimes in life we're comfortable in our boat. Peter could have said, "That's good for you, that's nice, I'm not coming out." But Peter wanted a different experience than he had before. And so I want to say to you today, if you want to have a experience that you didn't have before, if you want to have the success that you haven't had before, if you want to have a relationship last, if you want to have finance increase, any of those things that you want to see changed in your life, you're going to have to come out of your comfort zone and you're going to have to do something a little different. You're going to have to get out of that box. Sometimes people have put you in a box. They categorize you, they stereotype you, and they don't understand quite where you're going with a certain thing. But if you know for sure that it's a God idea and God has spoken to you, or it's a business venture, or it's a ministry that you really believe that it is in your hands to manifest in the earth, you have to come outside of the box of thinking that your friends and family and sometimes ministry co-laborers have, and dare to do something different. When Noah was building the ark and he was telling them it was going to rain, everybody thought he was crazy because they had never saw rain before. And so sometimes in your life you'll be the Noah. You'll be declaring or decreeing something that people have never seen before. But rest assured, when the rain actually came, there were a lot of people knocking on that boat saying, "Oh, I wish I would have believed in you when you first started." Will reject what you're doing because there's no need yet. And especially when you move prophetically, you're ahead of time. Sometimes you're ahead of the season and people don't quite catch on to what's happening or what you're trying to do or trying to build. But believe me, when the time comes, they're going to need the same ark or the same work that they rejected. So don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Don't be put off by people who don't quite understand you or where you're going with a certain thing. Just know that God is with you and He's for you. He's not going to let you fail. He's not going to let you fall. And that discomfort is just a sign that He's stretching you to make you have an ability to hold a greater capacity of Him, or a greater capacity of revelation, or greater capacity of responsibility, being that of leadership. So my takeaway to you today is get out of